Hello, mystery fans. My name is Brian. This is Casper, your host, who's being a little bit rude. He's showing his backside. He's not giving you his full frame.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
We talked about this, sir. Anyways, we are doing our 5 reasons why you may or may not want to read Lilian Jackson Braun's The Cat Who Could Read Backwards. But first, a quick synopsis. Jim Quilloran, a fallen star reporter, lands a comeback writing job writing for the Daily Flux, interviewing up-and-coming artists. He crosses paths with the merciless art critic George Bonifade Mount Clemens, who lives with an all-knowing Siamese cat. Oh my goodness.
Cats eat birds. It's nature.
Called Calco Coon, or Coco for short. Mount Clemens spares no one with his scathing reviews, earning enemies throughout the art community. Oh my gosh, I said the cat, and now you're all upset. Offered a tiny apartment in Mount Clemens' building, Quilloran soon finds himself drawn into a web of art, envy, and murder. A gallery owner is found stabbed, and days later, someone else turns up dead. Both killings are shrouded in mystery. Guided by a relentless instinct of Coco, Quilloran must unravel a deadly puzzle where beauty hides behind deadly secrets, and discovers that his feline companion may be the only one who can help him solve the case because he is the cat who could read backwards. Whew. Okay, so let's start with the 5 reasons why this book might not be for you. Number 1, the book is extremely dated. And saying that, the descriptions of certain people are kind of offensive. This is what I was reading in the lower star reviews of this book. Women aren't really spoken of highly. There's actually a woman who is kind of referred to as being butchy, which I won't get more into that. I'll leave that as it is. But basically, unless you were a traditional looking white man back in the day, this book was just not too flattering for people outside of that. Number 2, why you might not like this book. The actual murder takes a little bit time to get to it. I was about 100 pages in, I think, before the first murder happens. Maybe not that bad, but yeah. So for a murder mystery, the murder does not happen for quite some time. Number 3, this isn't. There isn't much of a build-up to the mystery, and it ends rather quickly. So there's just a lot of backstory. And this is the first book in the series. So maybe it's just world building at that. So we'll find out when I read the second book in the series, which I have on my shelf. Thank goodness. I won't have to wait too long to get to the next one. But there's just, that, and the ending is pretty quick as well. Number 4, the story can be a little confusing at times. It's definitely not a book that, and this might just be a product of its time, as with the first problem. We write differently now. Even I find this, that if I read a book from Sir Arthur Conan Doyle or Agatha Christie, that I have to be in a certain headspace to understand what's going on, because they're just different time period. So, yeah. And then number 5, some found Some found the writing about Quilloran's mustache a bit weird, and thinking back on it, I could kind of see it. It is a bit different, but yeah, that's kind of a silly reason. But I was having a hard time coming up with 5 that wasn't just a simple, predictable plot. So, yes. What about 5 reasons why you might enjoy this book? Well, reason number 1 is the relatable character. As much as I want to say that the book is dated, Quilloran feels like a very average Joe type of person. And we have to remember that this was written in the 60s, and it was written by a woman trying to make it into the world of authors where it was dominated by men at that time. So you're kind of writing to appeal to a certain genre, a certain category. But still, Quilloran is very relatable. I enjoyed him. I thought he was hilarious. But yeah. Number 2, why you might like this book, nostalgia. From the 1960s newsroom to a press club, typewriters, old school reporting, basically just a time where before cell phones, before anything like that. Yeah, it's a fun little flashback. Even if you don't have to be born in the 60s, but I remember a time where we didn't all have cell phones, and it was just kind of a fun little going back into time with this book. Number 3 in this book, Coco the cat. I'm sorry, Casper.
You betrayed me.
But he was just a fun break in the story where you were wanting to know what he was going to do. Just little things here and there that he did that he was almost human-like with his mannerisms, from reading the newspaper to flying at times, what seemed like to Quilloran. So yes, the cat is definitely a plus to this book. Number 4, why you might like this book. The art world, or being introduced into the art world. It's not a huge introduction, but it does give you a little bit of a taste of what it is kind of like for artists in the trying to make it in the industry, in the field. So you also understand that you have to deal with a critic. Sir, you are messing with my script and you need to stop. Messing with a critic, it just adds, charm, humor, and just kind of let your mind just kind of wander. And then number 5 is it's a light read. We really would take a normal person about an afternoon, maybe a day to read. A 4-letter word kept getting in the way of this book. But it was still a fun, enjoyable read. I had a great time. I understand why some people might not like this book because of how it treats certain people. But when you keep in mind that the book is a product of its time and that you just have to kind of take the good with the bad, I still enjoyed this book. Overall, would definitely recommend it to anyone who is a cozy mystery fan. I'll be starting the second book in the series sometime next year, but I'll be doing a review for that as well. Anyways, that is my video for today. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.